Hello and welcome back to Love and Romance Tarot Readings. I'm excited for today's pick a card. Today we're going to see your next long-term relationship. When will that relationship be? We'll tap into the person you'll be getting into your next long-term relationship with. We'll see what they're like and everything about the relationship as well. So that is our topic today, and any other details that want to come up for us. My Etsy shop, it is in the description. If you would like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. Other than that, you can go ahead and pause the video if you need more time with the piles. You can always pick more than one pile as well for all of my readings. For group one, we have the Lapis Koi Fish, and we'll be using the Everyday Witch Tarot. For group two, we have the Rainbow Stone Koi Fish, and we'll be using the Villains Tarot. For group three, we have the Red Agate Koi Fish, and we'll be using the Porcelain Tarot. And for group four, we have the Obsidian Koi Fish, and we'll be using the Salvic Legends Tarot for group four. So go ahead, pause the video if you need, more time to decide, and we're just gonna jump right into it. All right, if you chose group one with the Lapis Koi Fish and the Everyday Witch Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next long-term relationship. When will that be? Who will that be with? What they're like? How it's going to happen? We'll get all the details. Spirit, for group one with the Lapis Koi Fish, please show us who this person is, how they're meeting, details about the relationship. Show us everything, Spirit. Ooh, so right away we have the trine with flow, and then we have Neptune, which rules the unconscious, subconscious, the dream space. So right away I'm feeling like you may meet this person in the dream space, in the astral, spiritually, energetically, before they come in. It kind of depends on your spiritual gifts. If you're clairaudient, you may hear this person's name over and over and over again, even if you're like completely alone. Or if you're clairsentient, you may get like a deep resonance, a deep feeling. It will feel like energetic pressure, like the calm before the storm. You can sense it's coming in. Depending on your spiritual gifts, say you have really prophetic dreams, you will likely dream of this person before you meet them, with Neptune coming out right away. I'm also getting a huge leveling up energy here, almost like you may meet this person through social media, or you may hear of this person before you meet them. We have the 10th house with reputation that has come out. So I definitely feel like there's a purpose to the connection. Your next long-term relationship is going to be significant, likely a marker in your life that you'll be able to look on, like, yeah, my life changed when I got into that relationship, that kind of thing. As soon as I met my person, this is, when everything started to unfold for me. And the 10th house also rules like fame and notoriety. It does say that on the card as well. So this person could have some fame, some notoriety. They could be popular in your community, in your city, in your state. They could be someone that you meet online, someone who's been in a TV show, someone who's an entertainer, someone who's popular on social media. The 10th house with reputation, it says career, responsibilities, achievement, competence, fame, notoriety, standing, authority figures, legacy, purpose, pinnacle, the patriarchy, and empire. So this person could likely already have their own empire. This person is likely someone you will build an empire with. I definitely feel expansion in that area, where it's like there's them before they were with you, and then there's both of you together. So there's like, Beyonce, and then there's Jay-Z. Everybody knows Beyonce, everybody knows Jay-Z separately. But then there's also the Carters. There's Beyonce and Jay-Z, and they have their own legacy together. So I feel that energy here, especially with this talking about like career responsibilities, achievement, It said competence on there as well. You could be someone who's already achieved your own level of notoriety. People may know you in your circles. You could have your own kind of legacy, whether that's in career or in other ways. And I just feel like this will be a very powerful coupling. Even if one of you isn't famous or well known, there's still an energy of you guys coming together and creating legacy. I was just thinking about that the other day when it comes to like Hailey Bieber. I'm like, dang, you know what? I do not know her real last name. I don't know her. Would that be her maiden name? I do not know that lady's maiden name. And I would say that she was somewhat known. Like, I know I've seen like videos of Hailey Bieber before she got with Justin, but it's kind of like, you know, it could be like that as well, where it's like as soon as you couple up with this person, you kind of gain your own you gain your own knowability, your own people start to know you more, etc. Your own notoriety, so to speak. We have the trine with flow. It says harmonizes, aids, enriches, benefits, energizes, enjoys, eases, lubricates, gifts, rhymes, supports, indulges. Right away, I feel such a strong energy with this relationship being really good though. Something coming through strongly right now is Spirit kind of saying, not necessarily that this is a reward for all that you've been through, but definitely a breath of fresh air, definitely a different kind of relationship. If your relationships have been like really struggling and it seems like they've been all about lessons and whatnot, this relationship isn't going to be like that. You harmonize together. This person benefits you. They enrich you. You enjoy being with them, and they kind of ease your stress and your worry and even your responsibility in this life. So definitely a very beneficial connection. And then we have Neptune here. They could have strong Piscean energy in their chart. Pisces is ruled by Neptune. Neptune, it says the imagination, memories, subconscious, ideals, visions, meditation, spirituality, fantasies, escapism. Yeah, I'm feeling like this relationship is kind of going to be like the dream, like what you would ask for, what you would wish for if you were to kind of just write in your journal, dear diary, this is, you know, just kind of gush about the future you want to have. That's going to describe this relationship and this person to a degree. All right, Spirit, tell us more about their next long-term relationship. How is this coming together? Who is this? So right away, we have figuring you out and non-assuming. So that feels like you're in this person's orbit for a while. Either you have each other on social media or you some way, somehow end up in each other's visibility. We have figuring you out. So they're taking time to kind of observe you and get to know you before they go out of their way to like court you. With non-assuming, it's almost like you kind of give off a bro vibe or a sis vibe where it's like you kind of are cool with everyone, or you have more of a laid back personality. You may not be the biggest flirt because for whatever reason, this person is not assuming that you're romantically interested in them right away. And they're trying to figure you out. It's like, okay, they're nice to me, but are they nice to me because they're just nice? Or are they nice to me because they actually like me and have feelings for me? Like they're trying to figure out what's the deal. So we have love bite. Oh my goodness. And multiple options here. So it seems like you're a hot commodity. This person is trying to figure out what you want. They're trying to figure out the kind of connection you're looking for. For whatever reason, I feel like this person makes you a bit shy and nervous, even if you're usually extroverted. Okay, I feel like that's a part of their resistance because we have multiple options and all sorts of creatures. So group one, it may be a time to do a deep clearing on yourself and your energy. I do this on myself personally once per year and it really, really works. People sleep on doing work on yourself and it's like 1,000% guaranteed to work because you're doing something that you already have consent for. You're giving yourself the consent to work on your own energy. So everything just kind of goes through effortlessly. It's not like you're working to bend the energies in your favor that are out of alignment with you or anything like that. So definitely don't sleep on doing work on yourself. It's so powerful. But it may be a time to do like an invisibility, a deep clearing, a repelling spell, okay? To make sure that you don't have a bunch of people in your energy that you're not trying to talk to, because the way this looks to me is like this person is, even though this is your next long-term relationship, you know, you make it to the end goal, so we already know that. But in the beginning, they're having a hard time connecting with you because there's a bunch of people in your energy. It feels like you have fans. It feels like you have fans in your energy, or people who are lurking around you that are kind of blocking you from being able to make other connections. So if you already know exactly what this energy belongs to, definitely go ahead and do a repelling ritual or candle for them so that they can get up out of your energy and stop blocking love from coming in. Hopefully it's not spiritual. That's a little more complicated. If there's an energy or an entity that's blocking you spiritually. Yeah, with multiple options and all sorts of creatures, you have so many people in your energy when this person is trying to come forward that it's making them, one, a little bit shy, and then two, they're trying to figure out if you like this. Is this by design? Are they just a big flirt? Why are all these people in their energy? Why are all these people in their life? Like, they're really trying to figure it out. And I feel like they're a little bit jealous as well, not gonna lie. But I do see that we have love bite and talk that talk. So once it comes together with love bite, I feel like you guys are gonna have a little spicy moment. I just saw 1212 on the camera. With love bite, I feel like you guys are going to have a little spicy moment where it's like, okay, we finally have a breakthrough, and then we have talk that talk. So it seems like you get the confidence to communicate with this person freely as well. You kind of feel a lot better after, having that physical tension be alleviated, and it's like, okay, we can finally breathe. We can finally get this show on the road and move towards each other because we have kind of satisfied this tension that we have for each other. So love bite, talk that talk. Eventually you get comfortable with this person. I feel like you're meeting them like on social media, or you're meeting them spiritually before you meet them in the physical. Spirit, tell us about this relationship. Is this just a relationship for pleasure, for love? Is there more here? With the trine, I really feel like this is like, finally, I just get a breath of fresh air with this. We got the Hierophant and the Eight of Wands, so it seems like you've manifested this to you to some degree. For those of you who are manifesting, I would definitely say that it's working. This is also a good time to do that. Even if you outsource it and have someone else do it, I don't do my own work very often. I like to have other people do, unless I'm doing something on me. If I'm trying to call something towards me, I'd rather have someone else have, lay hands on the situation. So I have custom spell work and manifestation candles on my Etsy shop as well to help you out if you need it. But I would definitely say with that Eight of Wands and that Hierophant, if you're already manifesting, oh, that stuff is coming to fruition. Okay, we got the Five of Swords reversed, the Ten of Swords, and the Eight of Swords. So I see you breaking through, and I was saying that in the beginning where it's like, it feels like this is going to be one of those relationships where you look back on it and there was a change. You'll be able to use this relationship as a reference to a change in era. Like, that's when XYZ started kicking off. That's when everything changed, that kind of energy. So it seems like Four of Pentacles, you're definitely waiting for a high vibrational offer. Four of Pentacles is like you being quite selfish with your energy. Even with this person, even in your next long-term relationship, you're not giving yourself to them right away. You're taking your time and you're making sure they are who they say they are, and you're making sure they have value that they can add to you in your life. And I'm hearing family as well, or maybe kids. So if you have kids or if you have family, it may be really important to you that you're supported or your kids are supported or that your family is supported. Maybe not financially, but supported in whatever way you kind of feels. So if it's more about keeping the family together, making sure we're spending time with family and we're close, we're a unit, we can depend on each other, that would be the way you'd be looking for. But we have the Eight of Swords and the Ten of Swords. So I do see this relationship marking an end of an era. I do see this relationship marking you moving into being set free from things that are holding you back. It kind of feels like your physical location or your financial situation is just not what you imagined or not what you wanted. Or maybe this is, yeah, because I was getting that strong boss babe vibe as well in the beginning of your reading. So maybe it's like, okay, we're moving out of this strong, independent feminine or strong, independent masculine energy, and we're allowing someone else to love us, to support us, etc. So for the most part, this relationship is really going to be love-based, not particularly lessons-based, more about just companionship, living life together, loving each other, supporting each other, etc. But this relationship is kind of coming out of the blue, coming in hot. I do not feel like you know this person already for the majority of you. A few of you may know this person, and if you do, then all the other details should really match to a T, because Eight of Wands, whenever that card comes up, it's like, woo, things moving around very, very quickly. Things like having like almost like a quantum leap kind of energy, like everything's changing, moving and shaking, and transforming. We have the Two of Swords reversed. I think I said the Five of Swords reversed on accident, but it's the Two of Swords reversed. Ooh, the Sun reversed, the Knight of Wands, King of Pentacles reversed with the Lovers reversed. Wow. This relationship is definitely going to be very different from past relationships. And I feel like this person almost has a bone to pick with your past. They're going out of their way, Knight of Wands, to give you fun, to give you passion, to give you excitement, to make you feel desired. I see you having a lot of fun with this person without things having to be too stuffy. It's like you have the stability of knowing that you're whole, this person's whole, and you can just be whole together. So it's not a trauma bond, and it's not a situation where one person brings all this benefit and then the other doesn't. It's very much so free and unserious in the best possible way, where it's like, I feel strong best friend vibes here. Now the Lovers reversed can talk about an issue with timing. So, and that's the thing about social media. You meet people sooner than you were supposed to. We got the Ten of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, which is really reassuring and really good. That kind of shows us that we're ending up with that, you know, kind of full happy picture. Honestly, this could be your forever partner. This could be your last stop in love, especially with that Ten of Pentacles supporting it at the bottom of the deck. But the Lovers reverse can talk about kind of meeting someone before you were supposed to or after you were supposed to. In this case, I definitely feel like it was before. So you may feel prospectively like there's a delay, but there's no delay. Everything is unfolding exactly how it should, but it may feel like there's a delay if you're aware of this person before you're in alignment with them, which happens a whole lot with social media, which happens a whole lot with people who end up seeing their person. Like if they're in a career of entertainment and you end up seeing them, feeling the connection before you actually have met them in the physical. Yeah. It can irritate and thicken the plot and make you feel very unsure. We got the Two of Swords, so Spirit is saying have faith in the journey. Everything is going to play out in perfect divine timing. And we also have the Sun reversed here, so I would definitely allow Spirit to take the reins. Do one good manifestation and then let it go. And from there, work on, if anything, maybe like your confidence with talk that talk coming up, so that you can show up as your full, sparkly, beautiful, dazzling self, okay? Let's get a timeline, Spirit, for group 1. Yeah, and with all these creatures and your energy, I would definitely say do not delay on doing that clearing, getting them out the way so that they don't create any unnecessary resistance. We have change your attitude, and it depends on your actions. So typically when this combination comes up, that lets me know there's something that Spirit may have asked you to do that you may be resisting. And I would say just try to strengthen your intuition so you can get the messages and try to follow through on the messages that Spirit gives you, because it doesn't always make sense. Sometimes Spirit will call us to make a move that seemingly has no connection to love, but it does. Like, follow the call. When Spirit says, hey, go here, or hey, do this, hey, make this change, it's not always going to be super clear why you're being asked that, but it is always for your benefit. So strengthen your intuition at this time, and maybe even your solar plexus, so that you can lean on that life force, lean on that energy, and go for it. And yeah, we have don't waste your time here as well. So Spirit is saying, listen, if you got a time waster in your energy, get them up out of your energy. All that's going to do is make you jaded. And that stuff, it does, you listen, the next person, they can sense that. You can tell when someone has all these beliefs. Like, have you ever been on a date with someone who's like, well, I've been hurt before. My ex really hurt me. Child, I would get up and walk up out of the date like this person's not ready, they're not healed. You can tell when someone has residual energy from the last bozos they've been dealing with. So don't be that person that makes someone deal with that, or don't be that person that ends up, missing out on an opportunity because you show up with that residual energy in your work field and kind of sabotaging yourself. But if there's a time waster in your energy, try to slowly but surely go ahead and back out of that. People trying to court you, but you're not interested, I would shut that down as well. We got Pisces season, which is February 19th to March 20th. And then we have April that came out as well, which is right after Pisces season going into Aries season. So I would say right around that is your timeline. Spirit, what else does group 1 need to know? We have the Netcaster. It says preparations that come to fruition. So all about doing that work, all about getting in alignment. That would be your task at this time, just getting in alignment. And Spirit is delivering to you what alignment means for you personally. It shouldn't throw you out. If it's for you, it should be relatively achievable. And then we have stars in the sky with limitless possibility, talking about tapping into that manifestation, tapping into the energy of the universe, and communicating what you want so you can have the universe answer that call and give you your 10 of Pentacles, your happily ever after. Wow, we got the Sky Bridge, which says possibility for union. So this is not at all a romantic oracle deck. I want to say there's maybe 2 to 3. And at least 50 cards in this deck. I want to say more, like 60. But this is not a romantic deck, so the fact that you got one of them is really good confirmation. Sky Bridge, it says possibility for union, which almost feels eerie after what we were just talking about with the potential for sabotage. I don't feel like you will sabotage, but it's, I guess, always a possibility. And since it's coming up from multiple decks, I would definitely be aware of that and follow through on getting anything and anyone out of your energy that doesn't fit or that, won't be here long term, sooner rather than later. And that's what I got for you, Group 1. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose Group 2 with the Villains Tarot and the Rainbow Stone, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next long-term relationship. When is this relationship? What are they like? Who is this? We'll get all the details, Spirit, for Group 2 with the Rainbow Stone. Please show us their next long-term relationship. Who is this? Where will they meet? Tell us about the relationship. Okay, I just heard underway. underway. This relationship has been underway. So to a degree, I feel, group 2, that this relationship has been a long time coming. You could have been single for quite a while, and this relationship will bring you out of your single era. This could be something you manifested, something you've been waiting for, something that has been prophesied, multiple times by different people. So maybe different readers, or if you do your own divination, you may have picked up on this energy multiple times. But I'm definitely picking up on a lot of you are aware that this connection is on the way to some degree. Now we have Aquarius energy coming up. Air sign energy ruled by Uranus, our planet of change, our planet of awakening in our solar system. So this definitely feels like a wild card. This person feels different than anyone that you've ever dated. They beat to their own drum. They have their own thoughts. They're an individual. This person is very personally strong. They have their opinions. They have their own beliefs. They don't need to kind of bounce their ideas off of other people. They don't really need validation. This person has a strong sense of self. Aquarius, it says experimental, rational, unique, liberal, eclectic, group-oriented, humanitarian, free radical, eccentric, diverse, futuristic. Yeah, this person is very much so future thinking, which will benefit you when it comes to building a relationship, because they're already kind of looking down the line, thinking of how can we make our relationship better? How can we strengthen our relationship? Aquarians are really good at that, at kind of like seeing things before they come and already taking action to kind of prepare for those moments. We have the numinous here though. So this is the mystery card in this deck, basically talking about the unknown. The card itself, it says the unknown, the unknowable, psychic abilities, the cosmos, source, the unnameable, shadow work, inner knowing, tingling, ghosts. Yeah, definitely feels like you've been introduced to this person in some way before you actually meet them in the physical, or you sense them, or it's something that is predicted by someone else. It says other worlds, enigmas, the occult, intuition. I feel like this could even be a past life lover that you're reconnecting with, or someone from like a different part of the universe than you, someone who's from a different star family or soul family. We have the 10th house with reputation. I just heard your reputation precedes you. So this could be talking about you or this person. This person could hear of you from, people before they meet you, or you could hear of this person. You could know of this person before you meet them. It does say fame and notoriety on this card. So if you have some fame or notoriety, this person, that may be the first time they see you. Or if they have some fame or notoriety, that could also be the first time you see them. But the 10th house also talks about like leveling up and personal transformation and expansion. So this could be one of those kind of relationships that mark a new era for you of prosperity, of notoriety. The card, it says career, responsibilities, achievement, fame, notoriety, your legacy. It says purpose, the patriarchy, and empire. So you guys could definitely end up creating your own empire together, or even starting a family together. And then we have Jupiter with expansion. So in some way, somehow, this relationship is going to expand you. If you're looking for signs, Jupiter does rule Sagittarius. So you can look out for Sagittarius placements as well. But, listen, Jupiter, it is a benevolent planet. So it's a good one. Typically, it brings luck. It brings blessings. It brings good things. The card, it says enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, luck, travel, positivity, foreign cultures, teaching, expansion, exploration, and potential. So this person could be from a different culture than you, a different background. You could do a lot of travel with this person. Say you've been living that kind of 9-to-5 hustle life, that kind of more traditional life. This person could really take you out of that and take you into a life where you have a lot more freedom, and vice versa. Also, I feel like this will be one of those relationships that kind of like trigger your luck. There's relationships that trigger different things, and this can be one of those for you that kind of triggers like growth, expansion, luck, lucky experiences, new experiences, good things, positivity. So let's keep going, Spirit, for group 2. Show us more about this person, about their next long-term relationship. For group 2, we got opposites attract and other half coming out right away. So both cards talking about duality or polarities to a degree, really kind of coming off the back of that foreign culture vibe that we got, and even the numinous being the mystery card, the unknowable, the unnameable, things that you haven't experienced yet. So this person could open you up to a whole new culture, a whole new world that you have never experienced. Even when it comes to like classism, this person could expose you to a higher class or a different class you've never been exposed to. Wealthy people, connections, experiences. Yeah. Opposites attract another half. So this person could also be like your opposite sign, like on the zodiac wheel. They could be your direct opposite. If you're like divine feminine, this person could be divine masculine or vice versa. A lot of duality here, but definitely someone you can trust, with them showing up as your other half. You can trust them. This is your confidant, your right hand, someone that you can grow with. We got earth energy coming out, so that would be Capricorn, Taurus, and Virgo. Those are some other placements you can look out for with earth energy coming out here. Earth energy in itself is naturally feminine, and there's so many different forms of earth energy. Really, earth energy is kind of like this silent power, the silent confidence, and this variability. So I feel like this person is very unique and different. They have many sides to them, and I feel like you're going to have many of those moments where you find yourself like kind of falling for this person or attracted to this person all over again. It's like dating someone and they seem so nice and sweet, and then you go, you know, to the airport, you're going on your first trip, and they're like, oh, your flight already left. And then you see this person go into absolute boss mode, like, I'm going to handle this problem. This and this and this wasn't communicated. This is what needs to happen. This is what we're doing today. And it's like, oof, wow. I never saw that version of this person. Am I turn on? Like, I see you having a lot of those moments where it's like, ooh, I see this different side to this person, and it's kind of hot. We have helping hand and ask and you shall receive. Group 2, make a wish. Pause the video and make a wish, okay? Confirm it in your heart, or confirm it in the comments if you want to be extra and really do the do, because whenever ask and you shall receive comes out, that is spirit saying, I got your back. And this came out with the helping hand card that talks about spirit guides, external help, people, places, things, energies coming together to support you and what you're trying to do. So go ahead and take a beat and make that wish, and you can be as detailed as you want or as simple as you want. Spirit, give me my soulmate. Spirit, give me my next long-term relationship. Or Spirit, and then to just pour your heart out and say everything you're wanting to manifest through this partnership, because Spirit is saying, I am right here on call with this manifestation. If you ask for it, I just heard 60 days, you will receive it. Oh, and we have the new crush card. So some of you are really like dying for new love. It's been like the same thing over and over and over. And with the new crush card here, it's like, yeah, I'm looking for someone new, some variation. I don't want to start over with someone that I already know. I want to start completely over with someone I don't know, with someone new, someone genuine with good intentions, who doesn't already have all these, you know, beliefs or ideas about me. Someone who's going to come into this open-hearted, open-minded, present in the moment, and someone who will accept the current version of myself. It kind of feels like some of you want new love, and I would definitely take that as confirmation with the new crush card coming out, that this person will be someone that you don't know. And honestly, maybe that's a sign, you know, from the universe for those of you who have been trying to manifest someone you already know the house. If it hasn't been working, if you haven't been seeing like real life, real time progress, perhaps this is Spirit saying, listen, maybe we should open up to someone new. we have making space here. So start to kind of clear your life and make room for love to come through. If you have things, goals that you need to meet that will make you feel more confident in a connection, let's start to tackle those now. Or, you know, if there's people in your energy, people that you're dealing with that you know you're not planning to create a life with, let's start to, you know, make some space and clear them out of the way now. Spirit, let me get some water. Tell us about the relationship. What is their next long-term relationship like? What is this person like? What is their path together? Right away from Jupiter and the 10th house coming out, I feel like it's going to be a relationship of new experiences, a relationship of learning, travel, adventure, and leveling up with the 10th house. We got the Tower, the Devil reversed, and the Hermit. So I get a strong energy of you guys. You know, it kind of reminds me of like quarantining, where, you know, people would kind of, you know, have their buddy that they would go through it with, you know, their relationship, their partner, etc. It's giving that kind of vibe where the Tower card, everything is kind of going down in the external world. Devil reversed, neither of you are interested in all of that collective drama. And Hermit, and the Two of Cups here, oh my goodness, and the Star here. It's like, I already have my happily ever after. I already have my person that I know, that I adore, that I love, that I get along so well with. We did have the other half that came up. I am totally cool with just them. So I do see a lot of hibernating in this relationship. Ironically though, I don't see that you're hibernating. It's like just the two of you, but still going out, traveling, and experiencing new things together. So honestly, I feel like in this relationship, you may end up cutting off friends and family that you've been wanting to cut off. If it's people that have always supported you, loved you, and that you genuinely feel like you're in alignment with, they probably won't get cut off. But the rest of them, yeah, if you have even the slightest kind of vibe where it's like, ugh, I really don't like this person, or I really feel burdened by this relationship, they're gonna go. Those relationships, I really do feel are gonna end and once you're in this relationship. And I see you guys staying above the fray together. It's like, okay, Tower card, there's a lot of external drama. You know, the Tower card always talks about things out of your control. Usually there's like a lightning bolt on the Tower card, kind of representing something coming up from above, an external energy or a collective energy coming down to earth, coming down to the collective, to the Tower. Things that are out of your control, things that you couldn't predict if you wanted to, huge collective shifts and changes, and usually it's like the rough stuff. So with the Tower coming out with the Devil reversed and the Hermit, I see you guys being locked in. This is your best friend. This is your partner. This is your lover. This is like everything. And with the Star card, it's wish fulfillment. This is exactly what you wanted out of a relationship. And you may not even know that. So this relationship may shock you in the sense that it's nothing like you would have even asked for yourself if you did go out of your way to say, okay, Spirit, this is what I want. It's like Spirit is reading your frequency. Even when you make a long speech to Spirit and you say, these are all the things that I want in a partner, in a relationship, Spirit's tapping into the heart space, not the words. And it delivers to you what your heart is calling out for, what you really mean, what you really want. So I feel like this will be a relationship of surprises. We got the 9 of Wands, so this person will challenge you. But we also have the 4 of Swords, which means that this person has gone through some life. They've reflected on it, and there's no, like misuse of power here. It's just kind of like two people doing life together, and life is hard. A lot of the things that we deal with end up external anyways. So it's kind of like, all right, listen, these are the cards we were dealt. This is the position that we're in, but I have my partner, my confidant, my best friend that I get to do it with. So something about this relationship is so wholesome. And then we have the 4 of Cups reversed. So I see this person being very good to you, very responsible when it comes to you and the relationship. And this is one of those relationships that really kind of feed the soul and that feel very safe. Spirit, can we get a timeline for group 2? My goodness, we got the days card that came in, and then we have divine timing is at play. The star card does talk about divine timing as well. It talks about astrology. It talks about things lining together in perfect order. So you're all on your own timeline, and this will come to you in the perfect time, in the right time where you're available and this person is available and everything is kind of perfect. You wouldn't be able to write it any better yourself. So if you're kind of feeling, antsy, just know you're not going to have to wait too long. So we did get longer than you expect here though. And then we have in the next few months. So some of you are like, been ready for this to come through. It's like maybe this was something that was predicted to been supposed to happen. Perhaps there was a delay or something that put you out of alignment, something that happened that came up. So I see things still coming together. We have, you don't have the time. So Spirit is saying when it comes to things that you need to do, definitely follow through on those things. That almost kind of makes me feel like maybe there was something that you were supposed to do that would put you in alignment with this connection that hadn't been done yet. Like for an example, if Spirit told you like, hey, start that new hobby, you may have felt like, yeah, I want to start that new hobby because it will bring me fulfillment, but also I don't have the energy for that now. Not knowing that that was the whole pathway of you meeting your person. So definitely follow through on those things and try not to assume the reason why Spirit is putting certain things in your path, in your energy, in your life, because everything is always connected and it always just ends up happening in a very spontaneous, serendipitous kind of way that you wouldn't have been able to predict if you wanted to. So try to follow through on the messages that Spirit's giving you. We did get Aquarius season that did come up. We got Aquarius as the first card out, and one of the cards here from your timeline. Aquarius season is January 20th to February 18th. So I would say that this will come in by Aquarius season, or Aquarius season may be when you enter this relationship. Spirit, what else can you tell us for group 2? Yeah, we have the jeweled web with connectivity. So we were just talking about that, how everything is connected. So you're in a jeweled web right now where there's so many blessings and abundance in so many different areas. From, yeah, a lot of like 2-for-1 I'm hearing things as well, where there's multiple benefits that you're getting from the things that you're investing your time in, your energy in. So definitely follow through at this time where Spirit is leading you. We have in the hand, it says the universe is your partner. So I would definitely say this is a good time for manifestation. If you haven't manifested or set any intention, wow, bottom of the deck, we have Fortune's Wheel with luck and right timing. It's going to be about catching the wave. It's going to be about getting in the right frequency. And we had that Make-A-Wish moment, so you should be good earlier. But if you haven't had any time to set some proper intention, definitely do that. You can write a letter to the universe. You can speak out loud your intentions. You can make a ritual out of it. You can do a spell work for setting intention and bringing in certain things. Whatever way you like to manifest, you already know I have custom spell work, manifestation candles on my Etsy shop, so I can do it for you. But definitely, whatever way you do it, take some time to set intention in the next 3 days. Don't wait too long. Do it today if you can, because it is going to lead you to your partner. I mean, with Fortune's Wheel coming up, that's very significant. We got the Drifter under that too, I'm noticing. It says experiencing life as it comes. And that was what was under Fortune's Wheel at the bottom of the deck. So it's like Spirit is saying divine timing is at play. Luck is in your energy right now. But the underlying energy, even beneath that, is that you're kind of drifting, taking life as it comes. And Spirit's calling you to take life by the reins and set some intention. So definitely take some time to do that soon. And that's what I got for you, group 2. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or any of my other magical offerings, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 3 with the red jasper and the porcelain tarot, this is your reading. Tapping in to see your next long-term relationship. When will that be? What are they like? Who is this? Details of the relationship itself. We'll get all of that, Spirit, for group 3. Please show us their next long-term relationship. Ooh, right away we have the planet of love. We have Venus coming out here. So right away, Spirit is showing us that this is a relationship based on love, okay? There's relationships that teach you, relationships that help you grow and expand, and then there's just those super lovey-dovey romantic relationships. Wow. And this is exactly what that is. We have Venus and Chiron coming out. Now, Venus does rule a Libra, and who else is associated with Libra, Venus? I want to say Taurus. So those are some other signs and placements that you can look out for. Chiron is an asteroid, the wounded healer, if you've never heard of Chiron. So whenever this asteroid interacts with our solar system, it brings deep collective healing, comfort, support, all good things. And we got the 4th house, which is the house of, you know, home, family, expansion. You could be starting a family with this person. You could be moving homes with this person. This could be your forever partner. Wow, you guys. Okay, so Venus, it says beauty, harmony, romance. Yeah, a lot of just kind of chivalry I'm hearing. A lot of romance, being treated, being taken out, going on the town, enjoying yourself, living life, like just a lot of joy and genuine connection here. It says charm, receiving, sensuality, luxury, wealth, diplomacy, magnetism, pleasure, adornment, adoration, attraction, indulgence, taste, and style. So I feel like this is a very sexy relationship. I feel like you guys look very good together. And I also see you having a lot of fun. I see this person adoring you, taking care of you, and vice versa. It feels like one of those relationships where you can truly love the other person without any backlash or resistance, and vice versa, where you just naturally trust them and you can allow them to love you, and you can allow them to come into your life and show you who they are and to care for you. We have Chiron. It says healing, growth, making amends, releasing, personal development, generational trauma, sensitivity, forgiveness, superpowers, divinity, cleansing, softness, and pain. So this relationship is quite literally going to heal you. The way that you think, I'm hearing, is affected by some experiences that you've had in life. The way that you think may be affected by your parents, may be affected by your family, church hurt, religion, societal hurt, imposter syndrome, not living out who you really want to be because of past experiences or experiences in school, etc. And I just see this person just loving you through all that, and you them, vice versa. We have the 4th house with roots. It says family, home, background, comfort, cooking. That can be something you guys do together, cook together. Now Spirit's showing me like a couple dancing in the kitchen. Very romantic, very cute, like a movie. It says your inner world, real estate, shelter, self-care, rejuvenation, habits, and your shell. So this relation may change your habits. You could both get into a new health routine with each other, go to the gym together, cook together, meal prep together, shop together. Spirit's showing me like Costco, those kind of stores, Costco, Sam's Club, grocery stores, kind of bulk stores, and stocking up, like literally living that couple life where you get to do all the, stuff that you would usually just kind of run around and do yourself with another person. So it makes it more fun. Changing homes with this person, finding deeper senses of comfort, especially if you currently live with family. I do see you moving in with your next long-term partner. It even says real estate on there, so perhaps you will own a home together, or perhaps go into real estate together. Like a business, in a business sense. We have the conjunction with empowerment. Oh, I love that, because there's so much, like, it can take a lot to heal. So I feel like you have things to give to this person just like they have things to give to you, and it balances everything out, and it makes it feel good, because it's not like, oh, one person needs all of this and the other person is just giving. It's very much so mutual. So you empower each other. And then we have the 11th house with the edge here, which is very exciting. The conjunction, it says, enhances, combines with, strengthens, joins forces. Yeah, I'm seeing like joint accounts. It says activates, intensifies. So I see the both of you kind of activating each other and bringing out like even better, even more evolved versions of yourself. It says allies with, so a true partnership, a true ally, a true supporter. It says concentrates, saturates, and overrides. So this is someone who you can genuinely depend on, someone who gets you, and someone who moves as if they're you, in the sense that even when they're completely alone making decisions, it's with you in mind, as if you would be making decisions yourself. So someone you can truly trust. And then we have the 11th house. It says friendship, group creativity, community, humanity. So I even see some expansion in terms of friends, this person becoming your family and vice versa. If you have your own friend group, your own family, you'll definitely be able to introduce this person. And I see that they're going to fit right in, like one of those situations where everyone kind of likes them. It says your tribe, humanity, hope, discoveries, festivals, common goals, startups, experimentation, rebellion, and the future. So maybe you and your friend group, or you and the family that you will create with this person, we'll go into mission together. We'll all kind of support each other in a communal kind of way. Maybe even communal living, where it's like, I'm seeing more and more people do that. And I just think it's so, so cool, where people are moving in the same neighborhoods as their best friends, and literally like what did someone say the other day online? I forget what she called it, but it's like she was co-parenting with her best friend. Her husband was going out of town for a week, and then so she invited her best friend and her kid over to her house, and they're just kind of communally raising their kids. And I've been seeing a lot of people do that and moving in the same neighborhood as their friends. So you guys could literally be doing that, where you have one person over here that has a garden in their backyard, so you get all this free food. Then you have one person over here that's really good with accounting and whatnot, so they doing everybody taxes. Then you got one person over here that's good with so-and-so, and it's like communal living. I love that. So if you've been really craving like a friend group and friendship, I see that coming from this relationship as well. Spirit, tell us more about their next long-term relationship. Definitely a serious relationship, which doesn't surprise me. We're tapping into your next long-term relationship specifically today. Sometimes, other messages come out and you just can't control it. But I like when we get that confirmation that everything is on par with what we're looking for. And we have the Going Steady card that came out for you on the same page. It's just so good. I'm like, come on. It doesn't get any better than this. And we have angelic help and guidance. This would be a good time to create an angel altar or an ancestor altar. Some sort of altar, energetic altar, where you're calling certain energies into your home, if you like to do it that way versus working with like beings or deities. But this is a really good time to ask your angels for help. Outside of that, I see that you're already receiving angelic help and guidance, and your angels are directly connecting you with this person. So I don't see that there's very much work you're really going to have to do. But this is a good time to go ahead and honor them and call them into your space, and to most importantly give them permission to move and work in your life. Give your angels, your spirit team, your ancestors permission to do things on your behalf, so that you can have things come in like as easily as possible. We also have ask and you shall receive that came out. So listen, pause the video, make a wish, okay? Tell spirit as short as you want to put it or as long as you want to put it. And if you want to be extra about it and come full circle, affirm it in the comments. But at a minimum, pause the video, make that wish in your heart, and go ahead and release that, because whenever I get that ask and you shall receive, that is spirit giving you the confirmation before things even move into action. I got your back. Your manifestation is going to come true. So take a moment, affirm that. You could be even more extra with it. You can make a little ritual out of it, but go ahead and set some intention and just declare out loud or write it down if you want to, and communicate to spirit, you know, what you're looking for. You can keep it simple, like, okay, spirit, send me my one true love, or you can, you know, really be detailed with it, like, these are all the things I'm gonna need, spirit, in my next long-term relationship, and spirit's gonna deliver that to you. Okay, we already got the confirmation. Asking you shall receive an angelic help and guidance. Your angel said we're around here right now. Okay, we are around here right now. So let's go ahead and do this. We have playing into your hand and relationship proposal. So I see things going exactly the way that you want to. Another confirmation to set some intention. But playing into your hand, this card in itself is more about the person playing into your hand. So I definitely see that this person has a soft spot for you. They're playing into your hand. They very much so do what you want them to do. Not in the sense that you like boss them around and they have no masculinity or they don't have their own free mind. But definitely in the sense where it's like, listen, this person is playing into your hand, okay? You're acting sad, you're gonna get that ice cream, or you're gonna get that bag, or you're gonna get that experience, whatever it is you really want, because this person is like soft for you. We have going steady and on the same page. So I see you dating. I see this being a long-term relationship, like 5 years plus, 10 years plus, if not your forever partner, by the way that you guys are just so truly on the same page. Like even this couple on the beach with the sunset in the background, it's just so romantic, and it's so us in our own bubble, in our own world, living life for us, not according to religion or family or, you know, society, whoever, whatever. Going steady, and to a degree, it's a little boring, but in the best possible way. Like, we have everything we need. We don't need to overcomplicate it and, you know, live our lives in a way that isn't authentic to us to keep up appearances. It's like we're genuinely happy. We're genuinely enjoying ourselves. Love that for you. We have stepping stone here. So yeah, I do see this relationship being a stepping stone or a connection to either going into real estate, owning your own home, friendships and communal living, or a lifestyle that you've been craving. With the conjunction card, that's really just empowering. So whatever personal goals you have, I see this person being a supporter and being I wouldn't say determining factor, but being like the step that's bridging the gap between where you are now, where you're not feeling as supported or not feeling like you have enough energy or support around you to accomplish certain things, to being on the other end of that, where you're fully supported and you've got people, you know, really going to bat for you and having your back, etc. So this relationship will be a stepping stone to something else you've been wanting, or something else that's ahead of you that's significant, that will benefit you. Spirit, tell us about the relationship. What is this relationship like? What is it all about? Or tell us about this person. We got the Sun card in the Hermit. So first of all, I'm seeing a backyard, and I'm also seeing like dancing under the moon. That's a very specific message for someone who, yeah, Spirit just said already done it. So for someone who's already done it. For the rest of you, I'm seeing like a garden in your backyard. We have the Sun card in the Hermit. It's like we're protected in our own little bubble. We're safe. We're provided for by the universe. We can be like kids again. We can joke around. We can dance around the kitchen. We can be cringe. We can be embarrassing without feeling cringe or embarrassing, because it's like, listen, the human existence is cringe. It's embarrassing. It's imperfect. It's always going to be that way. It's really just about not trying to make yourself perfect and strive to, you know, be inauthentic. It's just about surrounding yourself with people who it's like they think your cringe is funny, or both of you think your cringe is funny, or where you can make fun of each other and yourselves and not take it too seriously and not feel embarrassed about the circumstances that be. We're imperfect. It is what it is. So I just see you feeling so safe with this person and being able to embarrass yourself with this person, and the sides of you that you find embarrassing or unpleasant, I see this person kind of welcoming and being totally fine with. We got the 9 of Wands and the Strength card here as well. So a lot of mutual support. You know, there's a lot of similarities between group 2 and 3. Still very different, but there are like some similarities between these two piles. So you may have felt called to group 2 as well. But something that was just telling them, because they got the 9 of Wands as well, but with a different combination. They didn't get the Strength card with it, but they got something else. But I was just telling them about how life is just hard, and it's always going to be hard. And it's just about connecting with people who make it worth it. You know, connecting with people who make the time that you're not going through it, or the time where you're needing a pick-me-up, better. And we can't avoid, you know, a lot of times things happen externally. Oh, I think they got the Tower with the 9 of Wands or something like that. But you know, a lot of times things happen like externally, completely out of our control. And what makes life worth living is those friends that we have those crazy nights with, where it's like, okay, I'm going to work every single day and I'm struggling to pay bills and I'm stressed out. But then you have that one random one-off weekend where it's like, I just have so much fun and I did something and it really feels like I'm in alignment in this time. It's not about everything being perfect, but just kind of having people to do life with. And I'm getting that same polarity here with the 9 of Wands and the Strength card and your spread, where it's like, does your life suddenly turn into like a fairy tale? Not necessarily. I do see that it gets a lot better, especially with that conjunction and the safety of being able to have your own home with someone that you love and someone that loves you. So it will get better in a lot of ways, but will it all of a sudden turn into something like out of this world? Not for everyone, not necessarily. But this person, this relationship makes it worth it to go through all the other stuff. Let's see what else we have here. We got the 2 of Pentacles with the 6 of Wands reverse. I also see you guys finding yourself in this relationship. We got the Ace of Swords and the 4 of Cups reverse. So there's an energy of throwing away what no longer fits and throwing away what you no longer resonate with. You could end up cutting off, you know, friends and family you don't relate to or that you don't feel in alignment with anymore. That was another message that came up for group 2. A lot of similarities between these two. We have the Page of Pentacles, starting something new, new business ventures, new interests. And with the King of Swords, coming into deeper levels of authority in your personal life and personally when it comes to conversations, when it comes to what you do and do not accept. It's like this person makes it easy to have boundaries because you see that there are people in your life who respect them, so it kind of gives everyone else no excuse. You can no longer go around saying, oh, maybe I'm doing too much or maybe I'm crazy, because it's like, no, if they wanted to, they would. And I have real life proof of that. By the way, my new community, my friends and my partner takes care of me and they accept my boundaries, so I'm going to stick to them. 7 of Pentacles in reverse, de-investing your energy from people, places, and things that no longer serve you. So you're starting over in life in a way through this relationship. Spirit, can we get a timeline for group 3? Okay. So we got winter that came out. We got October and February. I feel like October is still fall, but I would say this can come in as soon as fall. And I would say as late as spring, because we did get May that came up as well. So we got winter, we got October. And I also just heard markers. So this may be significant markers when certain things are happening. You may meet this person in October, enter a relationship by February, move in together by May. It could be something like that, where it's like your timeline is playing out over time. We got February, we got May. So October, February, and May coming up as significant months for you. We have 15 that came up. You can be seeing 1515 or different combinations of angel numbers with 1s and 5s. The 15th of the month can also be significant, like the day you enter this relationship or the day you meet, like the 15th of October, for an example, or your anniversary could be the 15th of February, so on and so forth. And then we have Tuesday here. So Tuesday will also be significant to your timeline. Any other messages for group 3, Spirit? We have the caterpillar with opportunity. So the caterpillar is about taking things slow, evolution, but also pouncing like a cat once the opportunity comes to you. Or even playing it safe or playing innocent and seeming kind of harmless and then pouncing once it's your time. Very interesting. That's what I got for you, group 3. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading or anything else I have to offer, you can find all of that there. And that's what I have for you on my end. I'll talk to you soon. All right, if you chose group 4 with the Obsidian Koi Fish and the Salvic Legends Tarot, this is your reading, tapping in to see your next long-term relationship. When will that be? Who is this you're getting into this relationship with? What will the relationship be like? We'll get everything, Spirit, for group 4. With the Obsidian Koi Fish, please show us their next long-term relationship. How are they meeting this person? How is this coming together? What is this person like? Show us everything. Wow. So right away, I'm getting that this relationship is very, very different. A lot of emotional energy, a lot of feelings, a lot of things that can't exactly be explained, but also so many benefits. So in terms of signs, we got Scorpio that came out. You can look out for Scorpio placements. Scorpio, the powerhouse, it says transformative, intense, passionate, secretive, thorough, obsessive, intimate, primal, lusty, deep, eternal. This person is like, you are my person forever. Like, not in a, scary kind of way. Well, I hope not. But in a way that only a Scorpio can, okay? If you know, you know. Someone who is very passionate about you and possessive over you and very attached to you. Yeah, there's like this strong energy of deep emotional attachment to this person. I wouldn't even be surprised if you guys have had past lives together. We have Neptune, the planet of dreams, the unconscious, the subconscious, altered states, spiritual activity. And we have the moon here, which can also have some overlap with Neptune in terms of themes, but is more emotional and personal and about feelings and intuition versus actual altered states of mind or actual alternate versions of reality. So I get a strong energy of this relationship really feeling like very deep and spiritual. You may even go on a spiritual journey with this person. Spirit is showing me like shamanism and retreats. So you may have spiritual experiences, go on spiritual retreats together, expand spiritually with this person, create your own spiritual practice with them, your own rituals. It could go really deep. Neptune with dreams. Neptune does also rule Pisces, so that's a placement you can look out for. And the moon rules Cancer. So we got all water energy showing up. Pisces, Cancer, Scorpio energy showing up here. This person is likely a water sign or has water like in their Venus. Neptune, it says imagination, memories, the subconscious, universal, love, visions, meditation, spirituality, fantasies, escapism, the ether, enchantment, veils, and magic. So it's all about things that cannot be explained, like almost paranormal. You may finish each other's sentences, but I feel like it's more intense than that, more spiritual than that. So you may literally dream together, like you're laying in the same bed and you wake up and you're like, I had this crazy dream last night, I did this and this and this, and they were like, yeah, I was in that dream, that's exactly what I dreamt as well, and you were in it. So you guys may have like these deep spiritual experiences together and go on spiritual journeys together. And I keep hearing like mother medicine. If you know what that is, you could go to a place that offers that and go on like a, healing journey or a shamanistic journey with the help of mother medicine. We have the moon here. It says instinct, nurturing, home, family, conditioning, femininity, lineage, privacy, emotions, sustenance, moods, and the mother. So I see this person being very protective over you. That's one thing about Scorpio. Oof, I have dated a Scorpio before, and one thing I can say about that person is they would get mad for me. They would defend me like I was their child. I don't even know, like I was themselves. Like they would get more mad than me at injustices that happened to me. For me, I have barely any fire in my chart. I have like one small fire placement, so I don't get that like divine rage, and I a lot of times kind of run out of steam. It's like I'll get upset about something and then I just don't have the energy to sustain being upset, so I'm on the next thing, even if it's like a complete injustice. One thing about that Scorpio lover, man, they did not play about me. So I get a strong protective energy when it comes to this person, protecting you, your feelings, in almost a maternal kind of way. Dang, and I just got a really loud ringing in my left ear as soon as I said that, to the point where I thought it was like my phone going off or something. I thought it was the text notification. It was like the same sound as that, but like really loud ringing in my ear. So I don't know what that means, but listen, a lot of spiritual activity going on over here, just tapping into the energy. So we have Jupiter with expansion. So Jupiter does rule Sagittarius, so you can look out for Sag placements as well. But Jupiter is a benevolent planet, so good things, blessings. The card, it says enthusiasm, optimism, generosity, beliefs, luck, seeking, travel, positivity, foreign cultures, teaching, chance, expansion, exploration, potential. So I see you exploring with this person, learning new cultures, traveling together, having a lot of fun together, and you're so locked in. Not gonna lie, I keep hearing codependent, so this relationship is likely going to be codependent to a degree, but in my opinion, codependency is only a bad thing when one party doesn't agree. If both parties are codependent and they're coming together with that mutual dependency, I don't see that as a bad thing. I really don't. So I feel like you'll have some codependency, healthy codependency here. We have the opposition and quincunx. Opposition says mirrors, makes conscious, manifests, disciplines, conflicts with, calls out, objectifies, and tests. So this person will be your mirror. This could be like a twin flame. This person, yeah, there's definitely going to be some themes of them calling out certain things that they see and challenging you, and vice versa. We have the quincunx. It says puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, requires translation, makes curious, educates, and transforms. A quincunx is essentially like a aspect in astrology where two planets are aspecting each other, but they're not understanding each other. So I feel like this relationship will kind of shine a light in your blind spots and vice versa. A lot of benefits you'll receive from this relationship and from this person. All right, Spirit, let's keep going. Tell us about this relationship. What are they like? Yeah, we have you get me. We also have living freely here. So there's like codependent nuance, but at the same time, the deepest of understanding that allows you to feel free and live life as you're in a relationship with this person without restriction. It's like you can be free, you can have your own hobbies, your own interests, because you're so locked in with this person. They really do feel like your other half. They feel like the missing piece of the puzzle, the piece to complete you, and there's just a strong energy here of you being able to do the things that you love. I keep seeing a guitar as well, and now I'm seeing a piano. So if you have these things that you used to do, like play guitar or piano, or you've wanted to learn them, playing an instrument, even with some of the things on Jupiter talked about, like learning if there's a culture you've wanted to explore, or like an interest like ancient architecture or something like that. I see this person being so down. They're just down to go visit. Like, oh, okay, you're into, ancient civilizations now. Let's go check out some Mayan artifacts and things like that. Like, this person is they just get you, and they're free-spirited and you're free-spirited and you're free-spirited together. And it's just really nice. We have exchanging stories. Now, this I have personally experienced once before in a relationship, and it's so nice when you're with someone and you can tell them about like the crazy stuff that typically people don't want to hear. So like you can tell them about like the stuff you dealt with your ex or past escapades, you know what I'm saying? And it's just like this person isn't getting jealous, they're not feeling away. You can just tell them, what you've been through in life, and you guys can laugh at it, or you can get their opinion on it, etc. With exchanging stories here, I see both of you sharing with each other what you've been through, what's shaped you into the person that you are today. And it's a free and open relationship that doesn't feel stuffy, and it doesn't feel like you have to hide your past or completely forget your past. And we have enjoying the moment. So surprisingly, there's just no pressure. And I feel like there's no pressure because both of you know what you're doing and you're in agreement with what you're doing. You're locked in. Like, there's no pressure because it's like truly we get each other, truly where we are free, and there's no need to be nervous. We're in agreement with what we're doing, with where this relationship is going. Yeah, we have going steady here. Like, you're going so steady with this person. Things are so clear. The direction that you and this person and your relationship is going, that is just like, it's easy. Now we got fire energy coming up, so you can look out for the fire signs as well. Aries, Leo, and we did get Sagittarius coming up, being associated with Jupiter, Sag as well. Fire energy is just like masculine energy, pure life force. So with fire energy coming up, that lets us know that this person is active. They could be very physical. They could like a lot of physical intimacy. Their love language could be physical touch. But I just see health and vitality. This person is healthy, and then Spirit kind of showed me some sacral activity. So listen, this person may be very healthy, if you know what I'm saying. Okay? If you read between the lines, they could be very healthy, man. Someone who has a lot of vitality. We have banter here, which I love. I see you guys having really good communication and really good banter, and also they get your humor. If you have a very sarcastic humor, this person is not offended. They get it. A very dry humor where you say something funny with just the straightest of faces as if you're like dead serious, they get it. They're not like shook and thrown off. Or even if you have like the most effed up humor, this person is not thrown by that. They find it amusing. So you have good banter. We have opposites attract and going steady. Going steady we talked about a little bit, but I see this being a long-term relationship, 5 to 7 years plus, if not super, super long-term, or, your last stop in relationships. And we have opposites attract. This person could be like your direct opposite on the zodiac wheel. This person could be your opposite element. This person could be from a different culture than you. There could be an age gap here even with opposites attract. And it's just, it's very nice. It's very good. Spirit, tell us about the relationship. What is the relationship like? What is this person like? Yeah, Knight of Swords reverse right away, coming through with a lot of freedom. and impulsivity. This person isn't controlling at all. We have the Emperor reversed and the Knight of Swords showing up reversed. So no kind of forcefulness in their nature, no control issues. This person is very much so seeing you, recognizing you as a fully capable, whole being, not someone that they need to correct or they need to teach or they need to control or they need to lead, but someone who has their own path, someone who, we have the Two of Wands reversed, like you don't move in a sense where it's like, oh, I don't know who I am, or I don't know what I'm doing. And even if you do, because you know the Two of Wands can talk about indecisiveness, even if you are, this person isn't supporting that. Again, they're your mirror. And what people don't realize is mirroring isn't always about the other person being exactly like you. A lot of times mirroring is about reflecting to you who you are and what you are. And so it could be this person shining a light on your indecisiveness and not leaning into what you want them to say and showing you that, you know, listen, there's a leak in your energy here. You do, you know, struggle to make your own decisions. So I'm going to lead you to do that. Or you're asking me for advice again, not advice, but, you know, you're wanting me to make the decisions for you again. They're highlighting that. They're showing you that so that you can correct that. And then I just get this explosion energy with this Eight of Wands where you're having your, I won't say your shadow, but just aspects of yourself that you weren't even aware of highlighted, and you're growing through this person highlighting these qualities about you. We have the King of Wands, the Page of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. Fire energy coming out in a lot of different positions here. So the Page of Wands is more about new love, new experiences, new joys in life, new projects, new interests. And the King of Wands is more of a mastered position. So you in this relationship may settle into like your forever career as well. We did have Jupiter that came up. So if you have any dreams that you've been wanting to pursue, in some way, somehow, this relationship will give you the support or the ability to do that. Say this person has money all figured out. They have tons of it. They could literally provide for you and allow you to take a couple of years off of working and to build your business or to pursue that dream. Or say it's the emotional support you need. You're aware of your business and how it works, how long it takes to kind of grow, and you're willing to do that and put in that work, but you don't have any support. This person is coming in as a strong supportive force, giving you what you need to make that dream a reality and make that dream possible. So I see a lot of mutual dependency and a lot of mutual support. And we have the Ace of Wands, which is all about the self. You know, the Ace of Wands is like Harry Potter's wand, his magic stick that bursts forth like ideas and thoughts into real life manifestations. So through this relationship, I see the both of you manifesting quite a bit. The manifestations are coming through. Ace of Wands is all about like setting intention, making things happen, and being your own supporter and your own bank of energy that you can lean on. Wow. And then we have the Two of Cups here. So it's like, Spirit's like, now don't forget the romance. You guys have a very deep bond. I see you guys spending a lot of time alone together, doing different things like watching movies together, cooking together, going out and exploring different cultures together. There's a lot of that. And then we have the Fool and the King of Coins here. So building a legacy, building long-term stability. And the Fool card is all about new experiences, that Jupiter kind of energy of exploring things that are foreign to you, starting over, going on a journey that you never had the confidence or the time or the energy to embark on. King of Coins, building long-term stability, progress, provision. Spirit, can we get a timeline for group 4? All right, let's see what we got. We got a lot of the days of the week coming out for you. We got Sunday, Wednesday, and Thursday. So look out for these days. These days will be significant in some way, somehow, to your next long-term relationship. You could meet them on a Sunday, go on your first date on a Wednesday, enter a relationship on a Thursday. Some way, somehow, these days of the week are significant. I'm also seeing in terms of manifestation, Spirit may be telling you to manifest on these days. So I would look up the planet that is synonymous with these days of the week and set different intentions, but depending on the day of the week. So Sunday is obviously ruled by the sun. So that's a good day for setting intention and declaring what it is that you want, putting that out there, getting in alignment, cleansing your energy, doing work on yourself that will put you in alignment or put you in the right place at the right time to manifest your desires, that kind of thing. We have the 18th. The 18th will be significant in some way. And then we got Wait Out for a Better Time and Aries season that came out, which is March 21st to April 19th. So that is what I got for you for your timeline. Spirit, what else can you tell group 4? What else do they need to know? We have the Eyes of the Eagle, and this is also card number 18 in this deck. So 18 is significant to you in some way. Eyes of the Eagle says rising above the fray. So the thing that could be holding you back right now is cleansing your own energy and disengaging with people and things that are keeping you out of alignment, which is funny because I was just talking about Sunday being ruled by the sun and that being a great day to cleanse your energy and to do whatever needs to be done to get in alignment. So it's kind of coming back up with rising above the fray being on this card. Spirit is saying there is something in your energy, something or someone that is draining you, whether that's thoughts and opinions of people online or a certain kind of content you're consuming or certain friends that you hang around that live a different lifestyle than you. Say all your friends are single, happily single, don't want to be in a relationship, but you're marriage minded. That's a leak in your energy. That's an attack on your desires or your consciousness each time you hang out with them. So could be friends, could be family, could be people that are constantly causing you to get out of character, even at work. You never know where you're going to meet your person. So you don't want to, sorry. You don't want to, get out of character when you're at work, or when you're, around certain people that can even, affect the rest of your day, making it so when you do finally meet your person, it's like you're in a bad mood because stuff went down, at work or, wherever. So rise above the fray the best you can. That is what I got for you, group 4. My Etsy shop is in the description. If you'd like your own private tarot reading, that is where you can find me. And that's what I have for you today. I'll talk to you.